70 Palestinian detainees transferred from Gaza through Egypt-Gaza border. World Health Organization representative in Egypt praises Egypt's success in controlling hepatitis C. And Egypt saves $900 million in 10 months through energy efficiency measures. You're watching the latest updates from Egypt on Qnews. Let's move on to the latest developments. "70 Palestinian detainees, most serving life sentences or long terms, have been transferred from Gaza through the Egypt-Gaza border. This has been confirmed by Al Qahira News correspondent stationed on the Egyptian side of Rafah. The detainees' transfer follows their release under a detainee exchange agreement. Earlier, the Palestinian Prisoners Affairs Committee announced that Israel plans to release 200 Palestinian prisoners, with 70 of them set to be deported outside Gaza and the West Bank as part of the deal. An Egyptian source has revealed that Egyptian and Qatari mediators have been informed that Erbil Yahoud is alive and will be released on February 1st. This announcement follows Egypt's successful efforts in facilitating a detainee exchange as part of the ongoing ceasefire agreement. Minister of Higher Education Ayman Ashur has directed all university hospitals to be placed on high alert to receive the wounded and injured from the Gaza Strip. The minister stated that this decision follows President El-Sisi's directives to support Gaza. Alongside medical convoys and donations of medicines, universities have launched blood donation campaigns, provided support for the families of the injured, and initiated student aid programs in coordination with civil society organizations. Doctors have also been deployed to the border to assist in treating the wounded. Minister of Foreign Affairs, Immigration and Egyptian expatriates Badr Abdulati has held phone discussions with the foreign ministers of Tanzania, Comoros, Gambia and Madagascar to strengthen cooperation between Egypt and African nations across various sectors. According to Foreign Ministry spokesperson Tamim Khalef, Abdulati reaffirmed Egypt's commitment to supporting African countries in infrastructure development, renewable energy, education and health, offering technical assistance and training programs. The minister also underscored the importance of boosting trade and economic ties while highlighting Egypt's role in advancing African development. Additionally, he emphasized the need for regional security and stability, along with coordinated efforts to address terrorism, climate change, and food security. Ambassador Sameh Shukri, former Minister of Foreign Affairs of Egypt, has been awarded the prestigious Order of Makarios III for his efforts in strengthening bilateral relations between Egypt and Cyprus during his tenure. At the ceremony, the President of Cyprus expressed gratitude to Ambassador Shukri for his dedication to enhancing the historical ties between the two nations. In his remarks, Shukri thanked Cyprus for the honor, praised the strong bond between the countries, and expressed hope for continued progress and prosperity in their partnership. World Health Organization representative in Egypt, Naima Saeed Abid, has hailed Egypt's success in controlling hepatitis B virus as a milestone that adds to the country's list of the eradicated epidemics, including hepatitis C and malaria. On the sidelines of the 17th International Conference for Breast Tumors, Abid commended Egypt's ongoing efforts to eradicate breast cancer. Abid added the Regional Committee of World Health Organization declared that Egypt has achieved the regional goal of combating hepatitis B. Minister of Social Solidarity Maya Morsi has highlighted Egypt's significant progress in infrastructure development, including advancements in transportation, energy, urban planning, and economic reforms. Speaking at a side event during the UN Human Rights Council's 4th Universal Periodic Review of Egypt, Morsi noted the country's efforts to expand social safety nets, improve health care and education, and promote social inclusion. She emphasized that Egypt is addressing inequalities to ensure development benefits are shared equitably across all segments of society. The Ministry of Health and Population has launched 3 medical convoys as part of the presidential initiative Decent Life, Haya Karima. The initiative provides citizens with free medical examinations and treatments across various specialties, as well as radiology and laboratory services. The Ministry of Health and Population has stated that cervical cancer can be fully prevented, emphasizing the importance of early detection and regular follow-up. The Ministry of Health emphasized the importance of early detection as persistent HPV infection is responsible for 95% of cervical cancer cases. To protect against it, women should follow the ministry's exam guidelines, undergo regular checkups, and treat abnormal cells promptly. Cervical cancer is the 6th most common cancer in women, with 99% of cases linked to HPV. The ministry recommends HPV vaccination for girls starting at age 9 and screening for women over 30. The 56th edition of the Cairo International Book Fair has opened its doors to the public, creating an atmosphere filled with excitement and joy. Held this year under the theme Read in the Beginning Was the World, the fair features a blend of local and international publishers, offering a wide range of books across various fields, including literature, history, self-development, and science. Running until February 5th, the fair also hosts a variety of cultural and artistic events with prominent Egyptian, Arab, and international authors and intellectuals. Visitors can enjoy the fair daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., with extended hours from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Thursdays and Fridays. The Ministry of Environment has launched the Hurghada Green Project, a major initiative to plant 2,000 trees of various species across the city of Hurghada in the Red Sea. The campaign is the first activity of a project funded by the Global Environment Facility and the United Nations Industrial Development Organization in cooperation with the ministry. Minister of Environment Yasmin Fuad stated that the campaign involves planting 1,000 trees around Hurghada University and an additional 1,000 trees in various locations across the city. These tree species are tolerant of salinity, water scarcity, drought, and high temperatures, and begin to bloom in the second year after planting. Minister of Local Development Manal Awad has announced the launch of the 3rd and final week of the second part of the Future Leaders Program, which is part of the 26th week of the training plan starting tomorrow, Sunday. The minister emphasized that the Future Leaders Program is the largest of its kind, aiming to train 66 participants from 27 governorates and prepare them to play a key role in improving the performance of local administrations and enhancing the quality of services provided to citizens. The Ministry of Supply and Internal Trade, in collaboration with all concerned authorities and governors, is preparing to launch the Ahlan Ramadan 2025 fairs across various governorates starting at the beginning of next February. The Ministry of Supply has opened several branches of the one-day markets in various governorates, following the directives of Dr. Sharif Farouk, Minister of Supply and Internal Trade, to expand these markets nationwide. The aim of these markets is to ease the burden on citizens by providing food items of high quality at discounted prices. Minister of Planning, Economic Development and International Cooperation, Rania Al-Mashat, has held a series of high-level bilateral meetings with heads of UN agencies during the 2025 annual meeting of the World Economic Forum. The minister discussed global trade developments and the impact of regional tensions with WTO Director General. She also explored future cooperation opportunities with UNCTAD Secretary General Ms. Rebecca Greenspan. Additionally, Al-Mashat met with Ana Claudia Rosbach, UN Under-Secretary General and Executive Director of UN Habitat, to enhance collaboration on promoting sustainability and resilience in cities. Minister of Electricity and Renewable Energy Mahmoud Asmat has announced that Egypt has saved $900 million over the past 10 months through energy efficiency measures and a reduction in gas consumption. Minister Asmat reported that the national electricity grid capacity has increased from 29,000 megawatt to 61,000 megawatts since 2014. He also highlighted the development of the electricity transmission network, which includes the establishment of 23 transformer stations at 500 kV, marking a 390% increase since 2014. Additionally, 5,610 kilometers of 500 kV overhead power lines have been added, representing an 182% increase. The minister also noted the ongoing work to build and upgrade 4 regional control centers for the national grid. Export Council revealed that the sector's exports increased by 18%, recording $2.84 billion in 2024 compared to $2.41 billion in 2023. The Garment Export Council's report showed a 17% increase in exports to the United States, reaching $1.19 billion in 2024, up from $1.01 billion in 2023. Exports to Europe surged by 34% to $689 million compared to $514 million in 2023, driven by strong growth in European Union markets. Exports to African countries, excluding Arab nations, grew by 140%, reaching $8.7 million, while exports to Arab countries rose by 4%. For 2025, the Council aims for a 20% annual growth, targeting $3.3 billion by year-end. President of Cyprus has announced plans to attend the signing of significant agreements for the development of the Qnews and Aphrodite gas resources in Cyprus' exclusive economic zone in Cairo on February 17. Following an invitation from Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, he stated that the agreements mark another important step in promoting regional growth and cooperation between Cyprus and Egypt. Egypt's national handball team has secured a 26-25 victory over Slovenia in their second main round match of the IHF World Men's Championship. This win boosts Egypt's chances of advancing to the quarterfinals. The Pharaohs group in the main round includes Croatia, Argentina, Slovenia, Iceland, and Cape Verde. The team are set to face Cape Verde on Sunday. Egypt's handball team achieved a perfect record in the preliminary round of the 29th Men's World Championship, topping their group. They defeated Croatia, the host nation, 28-24. Alvin Ayman, 17, has signed his first professional contract with Liverpool FC. The young midfielder joined the Reds from Wolverhampton last summer and has since established himself in the under-80 squad. Ayman's football journey began at Bradford City's academy before joining Wolverhampton in 2023. His debut for Liverpool's under-18s came against Blackburn Rovers on September 14th. Cairo Giants Al Ahly have reinforced their squad with two key acquisitions, securing defender Mustafa Al-Aish and striker Nijek Gradisar during the current transfer window. The Red Devils have signed Al-Aish on a loan deal from ZFC until the end of the season, while Slovenian forward Gradisar joins on a 4.5-year contract from Hungarian side Fehérvár FC. These strategic signings are expected to bolster Ahly's squad as they aim for domestic and continental glory in the ongoing season. That brings us to the end of our news bulletin. Here's what we've been covering. 70 Palestinian detainees transferred from Gaza through the Egypt-Gaza border. World Health Organization representative in Egypt praises Egypt's success in controlling hepatitis B. And Egypt saves $900 million in 10 months through energy efficiency measures. That's all for now. Remember to stay updated by following Qnews for the latest developments, and thank you so much for watching.